Restored Republic via GCR, update as of November 26, 2024. Judy note, it has been 9 long days since almost 17-year-old Ohio bruised and battered foster child Caitlin Hunter, in a critical medical condition, disappeared in the middle of the night from Dayton, Ohio Children's Hospital. The critically ill teen was taken at around 1 a.m. from the hospital by, of all people, Ohio Child Protection Services workers. Caitlin was in the hospital under observation for a serious head concussion received from a beating back on Wednesday, 6 November. 2024. As far as we know and to this day, she has received no medical treatment for this and other serious injuries, including a year of being deliberately starved where she lost 60 pounds, all received during her 6 years of foster care. Why? CPS has cut off Caitlin from all communication with her only support person, her mother Janine Larrick. Why has CPS continually refused medical care for a critically ill child they were responsible for? Why has CPS twice refused Caitlin the ability to file court affidavits about her abuse? Why is Caitlin in foster care where she is continually abused, when she has no reason to be there? Perhaps the reason lies in the fact that Caitlin was to be a court witness against CCP to the abuse of herself and of other youth in the Ohio foster care system. The Ohio CPS has a contract with the National Youth Alliance at the Dimensional Phases Group home in Dayton, Ohio, where Caitlin was beaten and recently raped. A reliable contact stated that National Youth Alliance was under investigation for sex trafficking teens out of the Ohio foster care system. Was Caitlin being set up to be placed in a sex trafficking ring? Was Ohio CPS feeding teens like Caitlin into sex trafficking? Was CPS purposely withholding from Caitlin badly needed medical care so she wouldn't be a witness against them? I don't know the answer to the above because not one legal or political authority has answered my and my readers' numerous requests for an investigation. An open letter from Janine Larrick about her daughter Caitlin Hunter. Thank you for keeping Caitlin in your prayers. As of Monday evening, November 25, 2024, I have received no news of her whereabouts, nor the condition of her health. I remain afraid for her life. In an Ohio juvenile court record of August 2023 was proof of her medical neglect and abuse throughout her years in the Ohio foster care system. CPS has twice refused Caitlin the ability to file court affidavits as to her abuse and deliberate starvation while in foster care. Why? I was acquitted of any charge of neglect filed against me when they took Caitlin 6 years ago, yet CPS made no effort to return her home. Why? By all rights, she never should have been in foster care. She was originally placed in foster care because I was homeschooling her. Yet, she has not received regular and adequate schooling while in foster care and is not even enrolled in school now. Instead of being protected in foster care, she has suffered numerous beatings, starvation and no medical treatment for her injuries. Why? When she went into the Dayton group home she was weak, dizzy and passing out, yet received no medical evaluation. She had previously been starved for over a year, lost 60 pounds and the doctor ordered her Ensure, which she was never given. Why? I'm so scared for her continued suffering and medical neglect. She has heart and lung problems, a head concussion and past due corrective eye surgery among other serious issues. Poor child. Why are they maliciously letting her suffer? She's so fragile mentally and health-wise, I'm fearful for her life. Please keep her in your prayers. Help save tortured Caitlin and let her go home. Give send go. Caitlin Marie Hunter wants to go home. Alert. 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 God's children are not for sale. Rescuing Ohio's foster children from international trafficking. What we think we know as of Tuesday, November 26, 2024. Monday, November 25, 2024. Promises made. Christmas is coming before Thanksgiving at the real Donald Trump. The Supreme Court has already made its decision on the Brunson vs. Adams case, which if in favor, will bring down the entire Biden administration and all of Congress. Since March 2020, the United States has been under the control of a federalized National Guard, supported by the U.S. Navy, Coast Guard and a global military alliance, all of which was headed by President Trump. On Sunday 24 November, a trusted military source leaked that within the next 24 to 48 hours, the Supreme Court would announce the government's shutdown and its replacement. There will soon be 10 days of communication darkness. Shutdowns will occur, but only in certain areas. Banks will close, ATMs and credit cards will stop working. You are warned to prepare by having at least 3 weeks of food, medical supplies, essentials and water. The military would supply what you don't have. The mainstream media will be taken down and non-stop education will be broadcast, teaching everyone about the true principles of freedom and justice. Military tribunals are in full swing at Gitmo, Diego Garcia and other secret locations, where the global elite are being tried and sentenced for their crimes against humanity. Joe Biden has not been president of the U.S. He was executed in 2019 for pedophilia. Joe Biden has been played by Arthur Roberts behind a mask. Donald Trump is the legitimate president of the U.S. He said, "I let them do the fraud to have enough proof to the world that the alliance has all the evidence." During a national emergency, all operational branches of the military ultimately report to the president, who is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. President Trump is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, having never given up that position. A global currency reset, Saturday 23rd of November, 2024, a very credible source said that the RV would occur prior to or around Thanksgiving. Saturday 23rd of November, 2024 Wolverine, we are defiantly going to have a good Christmas. Just letting you know that I'm now under NDA. I cannot talk right now so I cannot hurt the process. Please respect my NDA guys. We are now definitely close. Monday, November 25, 2024, huge update. Trump's Operation Phoenix unleashes GCR revolution, redemption centers fortified with military protection, trillions in hidden gold seized from HSBC, JP Morgan, and Rothschild vaults redirected to humanity. Monday, November 25, 2024, huge update. Trump's Operation Phoenix unleashes GCR revolution, redemption centers fortified with military protection, trillions in hidden gold seized from HSBC, JP Morgan, and Rothschild vaults redirected to humanity. Monday, November 25, 2024, BQQQM. Q phones and GCR, Trump's blueprint for Q phones and GCR using Stellar blockchain for a global currency revolution. Sunday 24th of November, 2024 insider leaks, Trump's QFS rollout military protected gold-backed currency sparks history's greatest wealth redistribution. Donald J. Trump's 2024 victory has ignited the full-scale implementation of the quantum financial system, QFS, a revolutionary platform set to dismantle the elite's financial empire. The global military alliance is now in overdrive, protecting this new system while ensuring its seamless takeover. Global military lockdown of QFS hubs. Military forces have activated Operation Shield, securing strategic QFS hubs worldwide, including Johannesburg, New York, and Moscow. These hubs, equipped with quantum encryption technology, are the backbone of this transformation. In South Africa, elite military units, bolstered by U.S., Russian, and Chinese advisors, have fortified the QFS node in Johannesburg, now fully operational. Trump's executive order targets the fiat system. A sweeping executive order from Trump has initiated the deactivation of fiat-based systems across the U.S. government. Social Security, federal payrolls, and military funding are transitioning to QFS, cutting ties with the Federal Reserve's stranglehold. This bold move forces U.S. institutions to adapt or collapse under the weight of their own corruption. Russia and China back the new financial order. Russian President Vladimir Putin and Chinese President Xi Jinping have pledged full support for QFS. Their joint alliance is actively dismantling the fiat system globally. Russian naval forces have intercepted elite-funded sabotage attempts, while China's military has secured critical infrastructure, signaling a united front against the deep state. Gold-backed dollar is here. Trump is leveraging QFS to reintroduce the gold-backed U.S. dollar, anchored to massive reserves secured during covert military operations. This move breaks the grip of Wall Street and central banks, setting a precedent for over 130 nations to follow by early 2025. Elite resistance crushed by military might. Desperate attempts to sabotage QFS have been neutralized. U.S. Cyber Command has shielded critical systems with quantum encryption, while global military units have crushed mercenary incursions at QFS hubs. The elites are losing their last footholds as their empire crumbles. Trump declares, "The storm is here." In his first address post-election, Trump announced, "The QFS will bring justice and prosperity. The era of manipulation is over." This declaration sent shockwaves through the old guard, marking the dawn of a new age. Middle dot the reckoning has begun. The QFS is operational. The fiat system is collapsing. Trump and the global alliance are rewriting history. Middle dot the storm is no longer coming, it's here. Are you ready? Join and share my channel immediately. See Global Financial Crisis, Middle dot Monday, November 25, 2024, Unforgiving. Retail collapse was engineered. Biden's globalist agenda exposed how he sold out America and lied about the retail apocalypse. Middle dot Monday, November 25, 2024, Boom. Trump's executive orders, dismantling the Federal Reserve and shaking world banking systems. De-restored republic. Middle dot Monday, November 25, 2024, under Article 6 of the Constitution, Congress is bound by oath to not certify election votes if they aren't real. Brunson originally filed March 31, 2021 against 380 defendants. Under Rule 11 there was a national emergency because of a security breach by Congress by not doing a 10-day investigation of allegations of 2020 voter fraud. It was an act of war against the Constitution. Monday 25th of November, the greatest wealth transfer in human history is underway. Gitmo TV on Telegram. Middle dot for months, Trump's military and the global White Hat Alliance have been seizing assets from corrupt banks and funneling them into the quantum financial system, QFS. The silent phase of this monumental economic reset is coming to an end. Trillions stolen by the elites will soon be returned to the people. Middle dot October 2024 is the deep state's doomsday clock. The QFS is fully operational, and GCR protocols are being rolled out globally. The elites are in panic mode as their stolen wealth slips through their fingers. Middle dot forget the lies you've been told. The 10 days of darkness are imminent. The Emergency Broadcast System, EBS, is in its final stages of preparation. When it goes live, expect mass arrests of globalists, CEOs, and financial manipulators. All communication systems will be seized to deliver the truth directly to the people. Middle dot while the world is distracted by smoke and mirrors, Trump's military is leading a silent revolution. Soon, the suppressed medbed technology kept hidden by Big Pharma to maintain their profits will be revealed. These revolutionary medbeds will cure diseases that the elites have exploited for decades. By the end of October, expect the first public demonstrations of this life-changing technology. Middle dot this is it. The storm is no longer coming, it's here. Spread the word. The world is about to witness history. Sunday 24th of November, 2024, on November 29th and 30th, every phone on the planet will be hit with a loud, unmistakable alert signal. This will come directly from Starlink satellites, bypassing the corrupt media channels controlled by the elites. Carolyn Bessette Kennedy. Middle dot the Earth Alliance, Starlink, and military are ready to execute the final phase. The old world is crumbling, and a new era of freedom is beginning. For years, the Earth Alliance has been preparing, quietly building a secure network of satellites that will make this possible. Middle dot the EBS alert will be activated globally but in phases. Depending on your location, you might get it slightly earlier or later, but make no mistake, it's coming. The phased rollout will prevent the deep state from reacting and catch them off guard. By the time the signal hits every device, the Earth Alliance will have moved to the next stage. Middle dot the signal will be followed by a broadcast from Trump and military leaders, bypassing the corrupt media. They will deliver real-time updates on the takedown of the deep state, mass arrests, and the collapse of the corrupt financial system. You'll learn how FEMA, the FBI, and other agencies have been weaponized against the people, staging false flags and disasters to maintain control. Middle dot the EBS broadcast could last up to 10 days, depending on ground conditions. During this time, there will be no internet, no social media, no TV, no mainstream news. Stock up on food, water, and supplies. You won't be able to access stores or services during this period. Middle dot as the alert rolls out, the military will mobilize globally. The Earth Alliance has been coordinating this for years. Patriot groups and militias in the U.S. are ready to confront any deep state operatives trying to stop the plan. Middle dot the military will maintain order, but expect resistance from the elites. They will attempt to create chaos with false flags, but they will fail. The globalists know their time is up, and nothing they do can stop what's coming. Middle dot during this time, expect martial law. Military tribunals will be broadcast through the EBS. You will witness the fall of corrupt politicians, bankers, and elites. You'll see arrests, confessions, and the dismantling of globalist networks that have enslaved us for so long. The deep state's financial institutions will collapse. The quantum financial system, QFS, will replace the corrupt system, marking the greatest wealth transfer in history. Banks, stock markets, and fiat currencies will be obliterated, replaced by a fair system that serves the people. Part of the EBS plan includes neutralizing underground military bases used by the elites. These underground cities, built to protect them from the chaos they've unleashed, are being identified and destroyed. The Earth Alliance has located bunkers, including one under Denver International Airport and another in the Swiss Alps. Special Forces teams are already in position. Once the EBS is triggered, they will eliminate these elite hideouts. This is a war like we've never seen before, and it's happening now. Once these underground facilities are neutralized, the elites will have nowhere to hide. Brace yourselves, the storm is upon us. Sunday 24th of November. 2024, we are in the midst of the most significant military operation in history, and it's about to reach a critical point, as Rakoan on Telegram. Since March 2020, the United States has been under the control of a federalized National Guard, supported by the U.S. Navy, Coast Guard, and a global military alliance. This isn't just another operation, this is Operation Castle Rock, a covert military action aimed at exposing corruption and restoring justice. Phase 1 is complete. The military has successfully trapped the corrupt Washington establishment, and now we are moving into Phase 2. The Supreme Court has already made its decision on the Brunson vs. Adams case, which is set to blow the lid off the 2020 election fraud. Congress's failure to investigate the widespread voter fraud is about to bring down the entire Biden administration and all of Congress. A trusted military source has leaked that within the next 24 to 48 hours, the Supreme Court will announce the government's shutdown and its replacement. Are you ready for the great comeback? The global media is prepping for Disclosure Day, where GCR's principles, the largest wealth transfer in human history, and the new global economic system will be revealed. This synchronized broadcast will reach billions, utilizing the Emergency Broadcast System, EBS, to deliver the truth to the masses. Get ready for 10 days of communication darkness. Shutdowns will occur, but only in certain areas. Banks will close, ATMs and credit cards will stop working, and you'll need at least 3 weeks of food and water. If you're unprepared, don't worry, the military has your back and will supply what you need. Non-stop education will be broadcast, teaching everyone about the true principles of freedom and justice. Operation Castle Rock is also bringing justice to those who have committed treason. Military tribunals are in full swing at Gitmo, Diego Garcia, and other secret locations, where the global elite are being tried and sentenced for their crimes against humanity. This operation will restore our nation to the principles of 1776, overturning the corrupt laws of the past and implementing a new system of justice. Soon, vaccines will be ruled illegal, and medbed treatments will become available to heal the damage caused by these toxic injections. The quantum financial system will release GCR funds, erasing debts and restoring our economy to the prosperity of the 1950s. Mark your calendars, Friday, November 29, 2024, Disclosure Day is coming, and with it, the dawn of a new era of freedom and justice. The world will finally know the truth, and we will witness the greatest comeback in history. Get ready. Sunday 24th of November. 2024, the EBS is about to begin in just 2 days. Buckle up. Massive shifts are coming, and temporary martial law could be on the table, as Rakoan. As the White Hats pull the plug on the deep state's corrupt banking system and transition us to the quantum financial system, QFS, chaos is imminent. Riots, false flags, and turmoil in major cities are expected. A market crash could be days away. Total communication failure is coming. The EBS will transmit loud emergency alerts directly to mobile phones worldwide via the Starlink satellite system. During this blackout, there will be no internet, no cell service, nothing. ATMs, credit, and debit card systems will also go down. They run on the internet. Think about it. This is not a drill. Wells Fargo, JP Morgan Chase, and Bank of America have declared bankruptcy. More banks are following suit. This time, there will be no one to bail them out. Depositors could lose everything. Yes, a bank run is not only possible, it's inevitable. The global financial collapse is here, and the United States is cornered. Transition to the new system or perish. There is no other way. Are you ready? The clock is ticking. The storm we've been warning you about is now overhead. Nothing can stop what is coming. Everything will change. Wars and rumors of wars. Monday, November 25, 2024, urgent leak. Biden administration arming Ukraine with nukes for a rapid strike on Russia. Elites pushing to trigger world war before Trump takes over. Monday, November 25, 2024, breaking, must-see video. Trump reveals Biden's martial law plot and plan to ignite World War III. Monday, November 25, 2024, breaking, UK and France in talks to deploy troops to Ukraine. A disaster in the making. The real news for twos. November 26, 2024, Monday, November 25, 2024. More white hats head to border. Monday, November 25, 2024, from tribunals to clones, doubles, actors, transvestites hiding in plain sight, holographic or CGI, the illusions are so real now. They have become normal. Monday, November 25, 2024, bombshell. Bigger than Watergate, straight-up treason. International child sex trafficking, organ and adrenochrome harvesting ring run out of the Vatican and housed in China's Three Gorges Dam in the 1,500-mile tunnel that runs between the Vatican and Jerusalem. Monday, November 25, 2024, bombshell. Pizzagate. The pedophile scandal of the American elites, Hillary Clinton, Obama, Podesta emails, elephant eyes, and Comet Ping Pong Pizza. Kevin Annett 2017 bombshell report. Vatican Ninth Circle satanic cult exposed, shocking abuse and rituals uncovered, Carolyn Bessette Kennedy on Telegram. All 19 members of the Ninth Circle child sacrifice cult, arrested for caging and abusing 8 children, have been released without charges. These individuals, tied to global elites and allegedly directed by the Vatican, were not questioned or fingerprinted before their release. The revelations come from a recent Express release. The Ninth Circle is believed to orchestrate child sacrifice rites globally, targeting orphans, kidnapped children, and vulnerable families. Survivors have described harrowing rituals involving abuse, starvation, and murder, often in Catholic facilities across major cities like Rome, London, and Washington, D.C. Rescued children were found in cages with frozen body parts of prior victims, adding gruesome weight to the claims. The Vatican's deep involvement. The Vatican's influence appears undeniable. Cardinals, former popes, and high-ranking clergy have been implicated in these horrific rituals. Cardinal Gerald Lacroix, Pope Emeritus Benedict, Joseph Ratzinger, and even Pope Francis have been named by witnesses as participants in ritual killings. Court documents from the IX suggest these practices, dating back decades, are part of secret ceremonies held before the election of new popes. Shocking political influence and cover-ups. Reports suggest a massive cover-up orchestrated by Vatican allies within governments and law enforcement. Police officers involved in rescuing children have been suspended or reassigned under political pressure. With high-ranking figures like France's Cardinal Luigi Ventura reportedly leading purges to protect the cult. Meanwhile, whistleblowers and rescuers face threats and disappearances. A media blackout. Governments in France, Belgium, Switzerland, and beyond have reportedly imposed an unofficial blackout on news about the Ninth Circle. This suppression ensures no public acknowledgement of the raids or the cult's atrocities, silencing victims and protectors alike. Unmasking the truth. Court documents reveal that Ninth Circle rituals involve the sacrifice of newborns and children in ceremonies described as the magisterial privilege. Testimonies from survivors and witnesses provide horrifying accounts of abuse and murder. These rituals, conducted in secret locations, have ties to human trafficking, organ harvesting, and global elite power structures. The fight for justice. The International Court convenes this month to address charges against Pope Francis, former Pope Benedict, and other Vatican officials for child trafficking and ritual abuse. The IX vows to continue exposing the Ninth Circle's crimes, despite mounting pressure and risks. The storm is here. The truth will not be buried. Justice is coming. The old real news that never really made the news. Saturday, May 6, 2017. Bodies at Catholic sacrifice site, children saved, Satanists arrested, Vatican issued hit list on rescuers. Wednesday, May 17, 2017. Vatican, global elites found guilty of child sacrifice, celebrities. Twos. May 15, 2018. Grand jury to investigate Irish Catholic Church, state, and corporate terror. Monday, May 14, 2018. Vatican, Clinton, Soros, global elites named in child rape, homicides. N. COVID/vax/Ebola/swine flu/polio/smallpox/BSE/SARS/monkeypox/BSE, Zika/AIDS/Vax/H1N1/AIDS/graphene oxide/chemtrails/fluoride/processed foods/human clones hoaxes. Monday, November 25, 2024. Hidden secrets of fast food exposed by ex-MC Donald's franchise owner. Monday, November 25, 2024. Big Pharma is secretly ghostwriting articles in top medical and oncology journals to trick doctors into prescribing their dangerous drugs. Oh Sun. 25 Move. 2024, bombshell, Snowden exposes HARP's sinister agenda, Benjamin Fulford. Edward Snowden's explosive revelations have uncovered the horrifying truth behind HARP, the high-frequency active oral research program. Once thought to be a benign research facility, HARP is now exposed as a weapon of mass control, a tool used by the deep state to manipulate weather, assassinate enemies, and control minds globally. The weapon hidden in Alaska, located in Gacona, Alaska, HARP operates a 36 million watt antenna array that manipulates the ionosphere under the guise of scientific research. According to Snowden, it is actually used to target individuals and nations, causing natural deaths like strokes and heart attacks or destabilizing entire regions through weather manipulation. Global mind control. Snowden revealed that NATO employs HARP to suppress dissenters, making them act irrationally or insane, discrediting their voices. These waves can even induce homicidal delusions, a terrifying method used to silence opposition. Verified evidence. Snowden provided documents from top military officials, confirming HARP's dark capabilities. These revelations align with earlier claims by whistleblowers like Nick Begich, who described HARP's ability to manipulate emotional states as disturbingly easy. Worldwide HARP installations. HARP facilities aren't limited to Alaska. Similar sites in Sweden, Russia, and other nations extend this weapon of mass destruction globally. The U.S. military and corporations like BAE Advanced Technologies are complicit in this international conspiracy. The fight for truth. This is more than a conspiracy, it's a war for humanity. HARP isn't just about controlling the weather or targeting enemies, it's about enslaving minds, destroying agriculture, and dictating the future of nations. Will you stay silent? The deep state thrives on secrecy, and HARP is its ultimate weapon. It's time to demand transparency, accountability, and an end to HARP's sinister operations. The clock is ticking, and humanity's survival is at stake. The storm is here. Will you rise, or will you let the deep state control your future? The latest video will be shown earlier at the official website renewdaily.com.
Thank you for your support. Visit rrnewdaily.com to watch our latest videos and become a $3 monthly supporter. We can't afford to keep making this show without your support. Click on the description below to access the website rrnewdaily.com. Click on Support Us. Click on PayPal, fill out the form, and become our monthly supporter.